screaming. She's in the back seat. We're in a space shuttle, honey. Try again. She absolutely despises her car seat. Try again. Try to downgrade my parenting. It will never work. Try to belittle my parenting. What happened? What'd y'all take from her? Try again. So if you want to belittle me because my child is sitting in a car seat that she doesn't like, well, that's okay. You can belittle me that she cries because she's in a car seat that she doesn't like. You're never going to prove, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you. You might can prove to a bunch of strangers. No ma'am, not yet. I'm just going to stop that. You might prove to a bunch of people who don't know me that I'm a bad mom, but there's one thing that you'll never prove to myself. I know I'm a good mom. I worked hard on being a good mom, a single mom of 5 kids. Can you do it? Don't come over here and wipe my ass until yours is fully clean, please and thank you. Why does it matter that she was crying? Look, Meg said, I'll say she's a good mom, and I'm the baby daddy's wife. Right. Sometimes I'll let her cry. Sometimes I'll walk out of the room and I go into the bathroom and I look in the mirror and I wash my face and I say, bitch, you got this. I'm asking, why did you highlight the fact that she was crying? Like, what was the point of the first thing out of your mouth that you came in the room and said was, and that baby's crying? Like, I mean, everybody in here heard the baby crying, so what was you pointing out at that very moment? Was it that you thought that I was on this app and I was letting my baby cry? I mean, I'm giving you a chance to tell me what you meant by that. Why was your first, it wasn't, hey, how are you guys? Listen to that baby cry. It wasn't nothing like that. The first thing you said out of your mouth was, and that baby's crying. So that it didn't mean shit. So you just came in to announce that my child was crying. Well, why are you worried about my baby crying? That's the problem with this app. No, you came in here to try to make somebody look bad, and it backfired when you didn't realize that I was in a spaceship and she was in a car seat. That's what happened. Because you nor anyone else on this fucking app will ever make me feel like a bad mother. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you something. You or anyone else cannot hold a candle to what I do in my daily life, sweetheart. Not Turbo, not Chris. Chris can't even be a good step-parent. Okay, well, if you know how kids are, then why did you say anything? Why did you say anything about my child crying? Answer that.
Can we talk about mother abuse?
Why was, I mean, you didn't come in and say, hey guys, why did you point out the obvious? Just said she was crying, maybe she needed your attention. So you didn't think that, so you was trying to point out that I wasn't giving my child attention? No, you came in and assumed. You came in and assumed, and an assumption made an ass out of you. That's what happened. Any hoodie. Like I said, Turbo can't tolerate kids at all, hence to why she doesn't have anything to do with Danny's. Danny will put her children in predicaments for Turbo. I am an ass. I am a teetotal asshole. Hands down. Hands down. I mean, I guess. I didn't know she was crying. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate you telling me that while I'm sitting in the same space that she's in, that she's crying. I couldn't hear her. My bad. I'm glad you could hear her and I couldn't, and I'm sitting. So are they. I'm gonna get closer and then we're gonna stop. I was thinking about, I'll tell you in a minute. Well, I appreciate your knowledge. Go tend to your, so what you did was you came in here to be an ass, and when everybody got your ass, so now your true colors are coming out. Go tend to your children, honey. Go tend to yours and stop worrying about mine. Look, you came in here and then you got your ass chewed and you look like a fool because you didn't know I was in a spaceship. and you couldn't come back with nothing, so now let's go tend to my children. Well, that's why you got your ass jumped on, because we already knew what you were trying to do. Good try, though. Try again better next time. Maybe it'll work out for you. Y'all, some of y'all need to get a book. Y'all need to get in a book and read a book. Read a book. Hey. They said you cry too much and you need to stop because you need attention. I love how you can't even say, well, I was doing it because I was trying to tell you your kid was crying and you need to give your kids attention when you feel like that you just made yourself look like an ass. Try again. That had to be a Turbo person. There ain't very many of these people on this app that don't sit with Turbo that don't have no good damn sense. So anyway, back to what I was saying, and before I got distracted. Turbo, I want matched energy with you. You are still, to this day, sitting with someone who was very aware. It won't be for long, Mama. Don't jinx it. It won't be for long. Right, Jesus. Right, I put the kid out. I didn't want to be talked about. I put the kid out. I said, hell no, you're not going to talk about me on TikTok. Get out. Go sit over there. I'll go back and get her. No, Mama Toxic, you're good. You're good. No. Yeah. Ah, shit, I picked her back up. Here she comes again. God dang. You know, keep messing with me and you're going back outside. I really didn't put her out. I just hung her out the window and rolled the window halfway up on her to where she could scream in the wind. I thought she was done, but she got her breath back. She just started screaming again. FTK, man. FTK. Listen, here's the thing. Do my kids cry? Yeah, absolutely. Do sometimes I walk away and wash my face and take a moment while they're crying to say, you got this, it's going to be okay? Absolutely, I do. Some days are harder than others. You know, they didn't come with handbooks, and I will tell you that at the end of the day, if I knew I was going to be a single mom of 5, I would do it all over again. I would have all 5 of my children all over again. I do not have any regrets. I do not have any nothing. I love my I love having my kids. I love my big family of kids. Like, I absolutely love us. I love us. But dude, sometimes I sit there and I look at them and they all fighting and they hollering and the baby's crying and the house is dismayed and I just got done cleaning and I sit there and I go, I need a moment. And I walk away.
Barry.
Yes.
The baby was crying.
Lex actually sees me on a day basis and sees what I do. But does Lex see me every day? No. But does Lex tell me?
I'm at work. I gotta go.
All right, I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, fuck off. Bye. I don't love you. Fuck off. Bye. Does Lex, has Lex come in and seen that I don't have 2 jobs? Absolutely. Does Lex not see that I work 24/7 and I raise my children? And I mean, most days I keep a pretty decent fucking house. Now, however, sometimes, it gets a little crazy. Do I have dishes in my sink? Yep, sometimes. Hopefully after tomorrow they'll be in a dishwasher versus a sink. You know what I'm saying? So, until you come and you do what I do, sit over there and talk about me. Because one thing about it, 2 things for sure, is you're not going to break me. Go to bed, Ambi. I am the best mom that I can be. That's what I'm going to tell y'all. I am the best mom, I am not the best me that I can be. I have a lot to work on. But I am the best mom. And at this point right now, I am the best version of me that I can be, but I'm working on me every day. But do I let my kids fight some? Hell yeah. Like, scrap it out. Duke it out, doozy. Have fun with it. Because at the end of the day, sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes it's overbearing. Sometimes I have to say to myself, you gonna be all right. You gonna get through this. And then I step back and I say, these are the moments that I'm gonna miss the most. Do sometimes I'm a little harsh on parenting? Yeah, fuck yeah. Sometimes I have to step myself back a minute and be like, hey, you know, you need to just breathe. I'm a yeller. I'm not a whooper. I'm a yeller. Right. The funny part is I can control the spaceship with, I mean, I have so many of them that I can control it by, I'm a yeller. I'm a yeller. Yeah, or I just tase them. I'm very much so a yeller. I was raised by a very abusive man. This was not the way I was supposed to go. I was raised by a very abusive man who hands were what he used to hurt. And I don't like to put my hands on them. Do they need their ass whooped? Yeah, especially you. You need your ass whooped? Brinley said no. But I would prefer not to do that. Hands are for love. But these hands will hurt somebody that they don't love. How about that? Chris, you know, while Tish talking about what she did to somebody, you might want to remember and remind Tish Hicks, if I ever get my hands on you, I'm a little on the dumb side. But any hootie, she is not a little angel, Miss B. You are full of monarchy. She's as an angel as this gingerbread looks. So, I have made it to my almost to my destination. I went to the wrong way. I am not quite as familiar with this area as I used to. She's Sam's child. I'm not quite as familiar with this area as I used to be, but before I got to my destination and I had to take care of actual business. Chris, don't stress too much of why I'm in Shreveport now. Don't do that. Don't sit there and twiddle your thumbs and worry about what the hell I could have possibly went to Shreveport for.
What is that? YouTube?
Dual attorney, maybe? Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah.
Proof of what you being with a 16-year-old? Hey, maybe, you never know. You never know what I'm here for, do you? Pulling up records, talking to exes. You love this town, don't you, Christopher? You'll never know what I'm here for until you know, huh? Interesting. Turbo, how you gonna get up out of this situation? I'll wait. Yet another one, huh? Yet another one, huh? Modded somebody else that you knew what they had done and think that it's okay. Darlene, 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 Darlene. Yeah, yet another one. How are you gonna lie? Oh yeah, statute of limitations definitely does not run on that. How are you gonna get out of this one, Turbo? What you gonna say? You didn't know? Oh, but you did. Oh, but you did. What you gonna say to rectify? Oh, it was okay because it was 20 years ago? So as long as they chomoed it 20 years ago, it was all right. Okay. I mean, what could possibly be your excuse? So, you know, Aaron, I don't know if while you were hanging out over with the Turbo crew over there, that if you ever noticed that a lot of times whenever I sit back and I get quiet, I'm watching it. So, you know, all this shit popped off with Beastly, and Tish is hooting and hollering that she met Beastly through me, and blah, blah, blah. Well, I would like to know why she just modded yet another man that also not only actually did worse than Beastly. You know, he was 19, I was 16. Are we gonna say you didn't know because you did? Are we gonna say that? I mean, there's what really can you say? You're gonna say it was okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I was a 16-year-old child who had never been with a woman who Chris pretended to be a boy. Let's talk about grooming. Let's talk about grooming. But, you know, these are the same two people who held alive who Dusty said that in some states consensual was, what, 15? You're sitting with people who said that it was okay at 15 because it was consensual? I've got proof on that, Turbo. I actually brought that to you when she said it, and I have the messages, I'm pretty sure, to you where she said it. And you modded him yesterday. Oh yeah, I played it on live, so I know that Simply Uneducated heard it because she's always listening. And I played it on live where Dusty and them held a whole live where 15 was consensual. And as long as it was consensual, it was okay. This was all recent. And Tish modded him yesterday, or whenever Tish modded him. Yeah, was protecting his job, matter of fact. Tish was protecting him. Yeah, interesting. Take accountability, Tish. At the end of the day, you'll sit with anybody. You don't care what they do. Oh, they knew states, Aaron. They knew the states. They had took enough time to research because that they wanted to prove that it was okay that of age sleeps with underage because it's consensual by a state. And that's probably going to be their comeback. Their comeback is probably going to be that it was consensual and it was okay because the state was okay with it. That's what their comeback's gonna be. But I mean, at the end of the day, everybody forgets and doesn't hear when Turbo makes it very funny joke that Danny was 10 when she went to her first year in prison. That's a joke for Tish, that Danny was 10 years old when Tish did her first step. Chrissy with the hand hork.
Okay.
So, I am gonna hop off here. I'm not done with this, Turbo. I'm not done, Turbo. I'm not done, Turbo, wanting you to provide an explanation like you request from everybody else of how you have yet another man in your box. That it wasn't text messages, it was actual touching, sexual with an underage girl. I want to know. I want to know. Give me some proof. Give me an explanation. I can't wait to hear this one. I love you guys. Y'all have a great day. I do have to get off here and take care of whatever I have to take care of. Don't stress yourself, Christopher. And I will talk to y'all later. I'll be back with videos, Turbo, just in case you act like you don't know. I'm going to come back with the proof that you absolutely do know, that you absolutely was aware. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to show where you and Danny lied about it. So when you come back and you try to justify that it was okay, that y'all lied. So when you lie about something, you don't feel like it's okay. Y'all lied and said that it wasn't what happened. So y'all know it was wrong. Because if you didn't think it was wrong, then you wouldn't have lied about it. And where Chris himself, just a few months ago, admitted to it right around the same time that y'all lied about it. Matter of fact, your homegirl Savage is the one who got in your box and called y'all on it, and y'all lied to her. Interesting. So I love you guys. Y'all have a great day. Damn, Tish, you got to be more careful with what you do. You really need to put down that glass rose from the Baba Bobbies, man. That's fucking you up, boo. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Shut the freaking front door right now.